Saturday, April 25th, another beautiful day for some baseball. And on top of that, we still have the NBA playoffs. And in this video, you are going to get the 10 best player props for that entire slate. And then we're going to be talking about my 3 favorite players in the MLB to go yard on Saturday and cash us out on the Dinger Parlay. And then we're going to walk on over to the sports books. I'm going to tell you exactly who's going to win, who's going to lose, the unders, the overs, all of that right here in this video. So if that sounds good to you, make sure you're paying attention, make sure you're locking in, and let's get ready to go bananas.
Sub to the channel, we drop picks on the daily, dropping knowledge every day, and you don't have to pay me, we just keep stacking wins while the rest moving lazy.
And we went bananas on Friday, cashing this 2-man, cashing Gunnar Henderson in our video play there for the home run on Friday, and we're here to run it all back. We cashed the sportsbook play of the day as well. But before we get cooking, we cashed the sportsbook play yesterday. We needed 200 likes. We fell short. Give me 200 likes in this video, and one of you will win $100 if and when the sportsbook play of the day cashes. We just need 200 likes, so make sure you're smashing that like button and commenting below so I can give some money away. And I do this every single day, never missing a beat. We're here all MLB season long, so make sure you're subscribing so you don't miss a free play drop. But the single most important thing that you can do, go down below. Visit my buddy Stan. He's got ways for you to get more free plays, ways for you to lock these plays in for free, and ways for you to build your bankroll. And this is exactly what I'm talking about. When you go down in the description, you visit my buddy Stan. He's going to bring you on over to the Stan.store. And that W up there at the top that says VIP picks, there's a free plan as well where I drop cheat sheets every single day, bonus free plays every single day. Everything that you need for absolutely free is right there. There's great premium options as well. So make sure you're getting on over there and joining the gang. We have the free Discord as well over there. It is a ton of fun. We're chopping it up with the crew, and get on over there and get more free stuff. And if you want free premium for 30 days, sign up for any of the apps listed on the Stan.store. Now, the one that I recommend, bar none, better than every single other app, is Parlay Market. Code FF8. The lines are better. When you deposit $20, you get a $20 welcome bonus. When you use code FF8, you get all of that, and you skip the wait list because there's over 1 million people waiting to use this app. And when you use code FF8, you go right to the front of the line. Not to mention, you get that free 30 days of premium so you can lock in with us and get all our home run plays, all our player props, all our book plays every single day. But if you need something to lock in some player props, these are the ones I highly recommend. Now, there's a plethora of apps here to sign up with. I know it could probably be a little overwhelming, so let me go on ahead and tell you the absolute best one that we love, and we promote it every single day. Like I said, I got a ton of different options for you guys, but the one that is probably the best, definitely the best promo, Sleeper. Code FF8, you get $20 for absolutely free, a $100 deposit match, a free 30 days of premium, a free square, meaning something like Shohei Ohtani under 99 total bases, or like Jalen Brunson for just 1 point. You get all of that with code FF8 on Sleeper, so make sure you're signing up and getting that free 30 days. But you can sign up for any of these. You get a 30 days of premium per sign up. Just screenshot the proof that you used my code and deposited and send it to the number below so you do not miss any more of these premium plays. We just cashed that 2-man home run play today on Friday, and we cashed one early in the week as well. We've been lighting it up with the home runs. We light it up every single day on the sports books, and the 4-mans are coming together very nicely as the season is going on and getting more data driven into those. So it's absolutely a beautiful time to join the premium, and you can get in for free just by signing up for those apps. Now, before we do anything else, I'm the most striked channel on YouTube. So gambling involves significant risks. There's no guarantees of profit, and you can lose some or all your money. The content in this video is for informational, educational, entertainment purposes only and does not constitute financial or legal advice. Past performance is not indicative of future results. We are not responsible for any losses that may occur as a result of using the information provided here. Viewers must be 18 or older or legal age in your jurisdiction to gamble. If you have a gambling problem, please seek help. Responsible gambling resources are down below, to include 1-800-GAMBLER in the United States. This video does contain affiliate links. They're all right there in front of you. You do get all those great promos, and I also get a commission made through those signups. So it's a great way to support the channel, and a little cherry on top. You get that free 30 days on top of all of those great deposit matches and promos. So make sure you're signing up. Code FF8 on just about every single one of them, except for Chalkboard. That is code APE. But if you go to the Stan.store, click the little button there, it'll load it all for you. Now let's get into the recap, and then we'll drive right into the plays. Another great night of premium, another profitable night of premium, and this play really carried us all the way on home. We had Gunnar Henderson here, plus 429 straight up, and then Munetaka Murakami for plus 291. Put it together, a nice plus 1968, $100 to $2,000. Gunnar Henderson was one of my favorites to hit a home run on Thursday or Friday rather. That's why it was in the video. Now, Aaron Judge didn't really get a chance. He walked 3 times. They intentionally walked him, but he put some great bat on the ball. More on that later in the video. And then Murakami getting it done. But we also had Yordan Alvarez actually in the free play video. And again, he got taken out in like the 7th inning. He only got a couple at bats before they just kind of gave up because the Yankees put boot to ass, which was absolutely glorious as a Yankee fan. We also locked in Gunnar Henderson here, plus 515. I did this one a little bit after that one, and the line had already moved, so you guys must have been paying attention in yesterday's video, and we were moving some lines there on Friday. So we had Gunnar here, 250 to 1500. We had Murakami 250 to 865, and then another one, Tyler Soderstrom 250 to 1600. We also had Junior Caminero. We are still have a 2-man open. I'm going to be honest with you though, not looking too great. We did like the Reds on Friday. We had them plus 1.5 on a sportsbook play of the day that is still pending as well because the game is still going on. It is tied 5-5. Actually, I think the Reds just took the lead. It's at commercial now. I was watching, but then I started talking. And right before that, we had, what's his name here? Sal Stewart. Sorry, it's drawing a blank. We have Sal Stewart paired up with Junior Caminero, and it seems like McLean on the Reds is stealing all the home runs for that team today. So we definitely like the Reds to have a big game. I like Sal Stewart to have a big game. He's currently 0 for 3. That's going to happen sometimes. Should have went McLean. Probably never would have, and he's got 2 home runs in that game. So hopefully we catch that 2-man. It's only the 7th. Hopefully he gets another at-bat, and he can send us home maybe in the 9th inning. We'll see there. But what did we do in the sports books? 1,000 to 1647. We had the Boston Celtics in the over 6.5 there in the Yankees-Astros game. You could have just played that over-under straight up because the Yankees cleared that line by themselves, but we loved how we built this play, and we cashed that one out as well. And then we had the Baltimore Orioles, who we loved in this spot. The Boston Red Sox are struggling, and we love that as well. And the Orioles were looking great. I loved all the data that we were seeing there. Obviously, we took Gunnar Henderson for a home run, and I just like them to win the game. I love them to win the game. So we took them right there on the money line over on Parlay Market and cashed out 1,000 to 1,800. And this was the free play in yesterday's video. We had the over 8.5, and Baltimore did that by themselves. An easy, no sweat sportsbook play winner for you guys on Friday. We're going to try to repeat that success right here in this video. We still do have some sportsbook plays open in premium. Like I said, we had the Reds plus 1.5. They're currently winning 7-5. So that's looking very, very nice. And then we do have the Spurs also on the money line in the sports books. I just thought it was a bit of a trap. I think everybody's overreacting to Wemby's concussion. It seems that he's playing in the game. I haven't tuned in, but he was available to pick for player props. It is the second quarter now. I'm just more of a baseball guy. I'll be honest with you. I watch baseball. I do dabble into basketball. We're very successful in our player props and sports betting picks in basketball. I just prefer to watch baseball. So we'll have to tune into that game maybe in a little while when it gets to like the 4th quarter. That's really my favorite time to watch basketball anyway. So hopefully we cash those. If we cash the Reds plus 1.5 and the Spurs, that's a full sweep on the sports books. Now, when I say full sweep, I am not including the long shots. We did lock in 2 long shots that both lost by 1 leg. So they were both 4-team long shots, and they both went 3 for 4, and both of those were college baseball losses. We had Georgia Tech on the money line and 1. That one cashed, but then we also had them minus 1.5. They only won by 1. And then the other play had University of North Carolina on it, and they lost 3-1 to Duke in college baseball. But everything else cash. We have been absolutely money in the MLB. So let's talk about the MLB. Let's talk about the NBA. Let's dive into these player props. Before we do, one last thing. If you want to take action, if you're sick of seeing all these greened out slips and you want to get in, but you can't get any of those apps for the free 30 days, use code HOMERUN and you get 80% off of the MLB season pass. So you can cash out with us all season long, and it will be tremendous for your bankroll. Now, like I said, let's dive into these plays. Let's get into it. Let's talk about them. Let's discuss them. I absolutely love this. And we have a big, big game here on Saturday that a lot of you, I don't know if you're aware of it, but it's going to be massive. And that game has to do with our first couple player props here. It is the San Diego Padres game versus the Arizona Diamondback game. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, the under-over total in this game is 15.5. When I was looking at the sports books, I thought it was a mistake. I almost jumped all over the under. But then I looked at where they're playing, Mexico City. It is the highest altitude stadium in any game that they're going to play in the MLB. I mean, the Colorado Rocky Stadium is a high altitude. We all see how many runs are scored in that stadium. Mexico City is that on steroids. It is a dream for sports bettors. I mean, especially guys that take player props like we do. It is phenomenal. Last year, there was 23 runs scored. The under over in this is 15.5. It's insane. I think honestly, I'm going to show you my favorite 4 for that game, but you could go just about any route with that game and have some success here. I mean, 15.5, you can kind of just throw a dart at the lineups. It doesn't take a genius to know that when the over under is that high, you have some very high odds of also cashing these over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. And the one I love the most, really, there's going to be 4 that we're going to go over it. This one's my favorite one. Ketel Marte over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Done it in his last 2 games, cashing nicely in those. He's 64% head-to-head as well against the Padres. He's averaging 2 in his last 5. On the mound for the Padres is Marquez, who is meh. I mean, he's got a 3.86 ERA. He is 2-1, I guess, but he's not really anything that I would go bragging about. But we like Ketel against them, and we're going to take him. I mean, look at these numbers here. As you can see, batting a 306, big body of work, which we love. I don't really take too much stock in it when they're like 0 for 5, but when he's 11 for 42, batting a 306 with a home run already, 8 RBIs as well. This one, it feels like a gimme. We love this play. And as you can see, left-handed batters go to town on Marquez, 6.00 ERA, 333 batting average, 3 home runs per 9 innings. Ketel Marte might be my favorite prop here on the entire slate on Saturday. And he is also one of our favorite home run hitters. So he is number one for our home run hitters, and we're taking him here for over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. And if we're taking Ketel, we got to take Corbin. This is the 1-2 punch here for the Arizona Diamondbacks. I don't give a who wins this game. Truly, I do not care who wins this game. We're not going to touch them on the sports books. We probably won't even touch that under over, to be honest with you, but I do think it probably goes over. That 15.5 is just a scary line, but I can see 20 runs being scored in this game. But I love the player props for this one even more. We're taking Corbin Carroll here over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. He's only done this in 2 of his last 5. So you could either look at that one of 2 ways. He's either cold or due. And I'm going to lean more towards due, especially in this ballpark. And if you see me looking to the side, it's because balls are flying out of the field in this Detroit-Cincinnati game. Detroit is now up 8-7. We really hope that the Reds can get it together a little bit. And I don't care if they lose, they just can't lose by 2, because that is our premium play that was looking great 2 seconds ago, but he just gave up 2 home runs. But back to Corbin Carroll. We love him in this matchup. I mean, on the mound once again, it's still Marquez on the mound there, pitching for the Padres with that 3.86 ERA. Not as big of a body of work against Marquez that Carroll has versus Ketel, but he's still got 1 hit out of 5 at-bats. He's batting a nice 250, 1 home run, 1 RBI. He's only striking out 20%. I think he's probably going to get a good 4 at-bats, maybe 3 at-bats before Marquez is pulled. And we also know that Marquez struggles to those lefties, 6.00 ERA, and that 3 home runs per 9 in a ballpark where the ball flies. So we love him in this one. You could definitely take him for a home run as well. I'm leaning more towards Ketel as my favorite one in this video, but Corbin Carroll's definitely on the board. He's not part of the 3-man, but you guys could definitely, honestly, you could take all 4 of the guys I'm going to talk about in this game straight for a home run, and you're probably going to have some success. But Ketel is part of the 3-man. Corbin isn't. So I just wanted to clarify that so there's no confusion. You're probably still confused. So get on over to Winnable. You'll see exactly what plays we're locking in here for this game and what we have in the video. But we got Corbin Carroll here over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Now, in the same game, because we just simply have to stay here. Now, Ketel Marte, he is my single favorite on this entire game, but I love Fernando Tatis too, especially if we have to pick a player on a different team. If you're using a DFS app like Prizepicks or Chalkboard, whatever, Sleeper, you have to pick 2 different teams, right, to lock in the plays. It has to be a 2-man, and I have to take this one regardless. Even if I didn't have to pick another team to lock into play here to use those apps for you guys, which I don't. I have DraftKings and stuff, so I don't have to do that. But I still would absolutely take Fernando Tatis over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Like I said, you could pretty much take their starting lineups and throw a dart at the damn board, and you're probably going to have some great success in this game. But Fernando Tatis, he's averaging 1.8. Now, 2 so games. I mean, I'm just going to say it. 2 bad games here against the Rockies where they lost 8-3, and they won 10-8 in that one, and he still didn't really produce. And they won the 1-0 game there against the Rockies where he did get 2 hits in that one. No RBIs, no runs scored. I just think, honestly, in this one with so many runs scored, don't be surprised if he scores 2 runs. And I'll be honest, all the lines for this game are like 2.5, 3.5. So we are bumping them down a little bit. I don't mind the 2.5, 3.5 for this game, though. Like, I will be honest. A lot of these guys will get 4, 5, 6 hits, runs, and RBIs. So we love that. But we're going to just take it easy here and take the 1.5. And again, this is why he's one of my favorites. And this is why he is player number 2 to hit a home run on Saturday. So we got 2 guys for our favorite 3 for our 3-man parlay, home run, dinger parlay in the same game, because that's how big of a game this is going to be. And he is batting a 240 against Gallen, 6 for 30. Again, a nice big body of work. Out of 6 of those hits, he's gotten 3 home runs. And if I'll have to check my memory bank again, but I don't think Fernando Tatis has gotten a home run yet, which I said it before. You can either see it as he's cold or he's due, and I'm going with due. I think he's going to send one out of the park here on Saturday. Love the numbers I see against Gallen. Love the ballpark they're playing in. Do not underestimate that ballpark. I'm telling you right now, there's going to be balls flying around on Saturday. This is a must-watch game if you like high-scoring, high action, which I absolutely love. And against right-handed pitchers, he's batting at 273, and Gallen against those righties, 5.40 ERA, 319 batting average allowed, and 1.5 home runs per 9 all day long. Fernando Tatis to get a home run. Fernando Tatis over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Take it to the bank. And next, to wrap up our correlated pairing with Tatis, we're going with Manny Machado. Now, you could go Jackson Merrill. You could go Ramon or Raymond Landrero. I forget his damn name. It's something like that. He's the leadoff hitter for the Padres. I can't remember his name. We take him sometimes. But I'm going Manny Machado here. He's only averaging 1.2. He's only done this once out of his last 5 games. It was the most recent game, though, where he got 2 hits, 2 runs scored there against the Rockies, where they scored 10 runs. I do think the Padres probably put up about 10 runs. I like each team to go like double digits in this game. I think it's going to be a crazy game. I hope it is. If it's a low-scoring game, I don't even know what to say. It's the best ballpark for baseball in the world. And I think there's going to be tons of runs here. I do think both teams could go double digits, if not very, very close. So we like Manny Machado to be a part of that. And again, a good body of work against Gallen, 267 batting average, 8 hits, 1 home run, 2 RBIs. You could definitely take him for a home run as well. All four, like I said, the first 4 that I'm going to go over, you could pretty much lock in straight for a home run. I'm pairing together Ketel Marte with Fernando Tatis and someone else that I'm going to mention in a moment. But we love everything we're seeing on the metric side of the house. We already know Gallen against those righties, 5.40 ERA, 319 batting average, 1.5 home runs per 9. We love this game. We love these pairings. Those are our first 4 player props in the MLB on Saturday. And next, we're going to the Cubs-Dodgers game here, and we're taking Michael Busch over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. He's averaging 3.4 in his last 5. Now, on Friday, he is 1 for 2 currently. It's in the 5th inning in the game as I'm recording this. The Dodgers are up 4-0. And the Cubs are being blanked right now, and they have been one of the hottest teams in the MLB. I think they're still hot. I don't think that they're regressing at all. I think they're having a bad game against a decent pitcher on the mound for the Dodgers. But we get Sasaki on the mound here for the Dodgers on Saturday, which I absolutely love. He's 0-2, 6.11 ERA. I think the Cubs, I wouldn't be surprised if they won this game. I know the Dodgers are just about always favored, but the Cubs have been hot. I think they're going to attack Sasaki, and I like Michael Busch. Love Michael Busch. Over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs here. As you can see, he just got 7. He ripped off 7 against the Phillies there. 8-7 victory. Do think it's going to be a tight game. I think there's going to be more runs scored here on Saturday in this game, which bodes very well for us. And as you can see here, he doesn't have a big body of work. He's 1 for 4 with a 333 batting average, but his 1 hit was a home run. And Sasaki, 7.82 ERA against the lefties. 327 batting average allowed, 2.1 home runs per 9. I hate to say it, but you could probably take Michael Busch for a home run as well. He's not our play, but you probably could do that straight up. He might be on the cheat sheet, but we love him for over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. I just think the Cubs are too hot. They're having a bad game on Friday. I'd like them to bounce back on Saturday in this spot, and we love Michael Busch to be a big factor in this one for those runs to be scored on the Cubs side of things. So we're taking Michael Busch over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. And next, maybe a play I overthought. We almost went Nico Horner. We almost went Alex Bregman. But just from seeing everything that I saw, we're taking Moses Ballesteros here. He is currently the number 6 hitter on the Cubs, and we typically don't go that low in the order. He's 0-2 with 2 strikeouts on Friday, but he has been scorching. He's averaging 2.2 in his last 5. He's gone over this line 3 of his last 5 games as well, just having a bad game here. But he's a big, powerful lefty. He's got a 404 batting average right now this season against the righties, and we know Sasaki struggles to those left-handed batters, 7.82 ERA, 2.1 hits per 9. Now, do I think he hits a home run? Maybe, possibly, but we love him here at over 1.5. And if you have a sports book where you can lock this one in straight for that plus 113, wouldn't be mad at you. I think there's tons of value in this one, and we're going to take him here over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. And next, we're going with Ben Rice of the New York Yankees against the Astros over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. And he is one of the hottest players in baseball. We just got to take him. He cleared for us on Friday. We had this same pairing on Friday, and we like him to do it again. As you can see, he's done it in 3 of his last 5, averaging 2.8 in that 5-game span as well. Just had a great game on Friday against the Astros where he got a home run. I do believe he got a double as well, was absolutely smacking the ball. And Aaron Boone, leave him in even if the pitcher is left-handed. It doesn't matter. He's hot. He needs more at-bats against lefties to get more reps against them. Leave him in. Stop taking him out of the lineup. You're an idiot. Stop it. Look at his numbers. Against left-handed batters, Burrows, 11.77 ERA, 2.8 home runs per 9. I might have to switch the 3-man because the 3-man is the next player. And it might have to be Ben Rice to go back-to-back days with a home run. I'm not sure. I'm probably going to stick with the other guy. Maybe we'll lock it in twice. Maybe it'll be Ketel Marte. Maybe it'll be Fernando Tatis. And maybe it'll be Ben Rice on one as well because we love everything we're seeing. He's one of the hottest players in baseball right now. 314 batting average against the righties. Think he's going to have another big game. Like the Yankees to win this one as well on Saturday. Think it's just, I mean, finally the bats on the Yankees are getting hot, and they are matching the pitching talent that the Yankees have. Now, on the mound for the Yankees is their worst out of their starting five, is their number 5 guy, Weathers here. He's 1 for 2 with a 3.18 ERA. For this player prop, though, we get Burrows on the mound for the Astros. 6.75 ERA, 1-3 record. Atrocious. Think the Yankees bats are staying hot here on Saturday. Give us Ben Rice over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. And I might have just given you 2 3-mans because I think he probably sends one out of the park too on Saturday. And our last MLB play, last but not least here, Aaron Judge. Just had a mediocre game, I guess you could say, on Friday. 0 for 2. Hit the ball very, very well, but popped it out. 3 walks to include the intentional walk. That's just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. Still think he's going to have a great game. He was putting great bat on ball on Friday. He's done this in 4 of his last 5 as well. 2.4 there average in those last 5 games. And he didn't do it on Friday. Super hard to do it when you walk so many times. I like him to do it on Saturday. Just don't think he's going to get as many walks. He is 0 for 1 against Burrows. Super small sample size. Burrows is better against the righties, but as I always say, take it with a grain of salt. There's more right-handed batters than left-handed batters in the MLB. And on top of that, a lot of the righties, bottom of the order kind of guys. And Aaron Judge is not a bottom of the order type of guy. He's the best hitter in baseball. He's been getting hot. Think he's going to get another home run here on Sunday. So our 3-man home run play is Fernando Tatis, Ketel Marte, and Aaron Judge. And we're going to run it back again. And we're going to take Ketel Marte, Fernando Tatis, and Ben Rice. So there's 2. And yes, I know it's 2. It's a cheap way out here, but it's still worth it. If you hit one of them, say you put $10 on each of them, you're going to cash over probably $150 with the Aaron Judge one and over $200 with the Ben Rice one. So either way you shake it, I like taking both there on Saturday. So a little bit different than we were going to do in the video even before I started recording, but we can't ignore Ben Rice's lines and what we see that the lefties do there against Burrows. So we're locking in both, and Aaron Judge, send us home over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. And some variations on what we just went over and what we talked about here. We got Corbin Carroll, Ketel Marte, Fernando Tatis, and Manny Machado all over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Little side note here, Sal Stewart's up. He could cash us out on our other 2-man home run play. I didn't drop a lot of them either. I dropped, I think, 2 or 3 2-mans. We cashed one. If he hits one, we cash another. On top of that, we will cash the Reds plus 1.5 because it is the bottom of the 9th inning and they are losing by 1 run. So I think just about either way, they're going to cash us out on that one. So another great night for the premium gang. But this is what we had. Just talked about it. Corbin Carroll, Tatis, Marte, Machado there for player prop. That's one of the variations there for you guys. And you can lock all of these in on Sleeper, code FF8, free $20, $100 deposit match, a free square, and a free 30 days of premium plays, all with code FF8. Deposit, send the screenshot of you using my code to the number below and get you free 30. Then we have this variation here. We got Tatis and Machado mixed with Judge and Rice, some of the player props that we went over. Then we have Corbin Carroll, Ketel Marte, Michael Busch, and Moses Ballesteros on that one. And Sal Stewart struck out, so he did not cash us out. He went 0 for 4. Yuck. Maybe he's cold. Maybe I'm just too early. I'm never wrong. I'm always early. So you can lock these in also on Chalkboard, code APE, no FF on this one. You get a free pick, 100% match, and that free square to add on. And this one's huge for our NBA player props because we do like to adjust the rebound and assist lines and alternate them down. And you can't do that just about anywhere else. You can only do that on Chalkboard and Prizepicks. Nowhere else lets you do it. It's a huge, huge edge. So make sure you're getting Chalkboard or Prizepicks as well, getting those promos in that free 30 days. Now, here is our 2 NBA player props that we're mixing in here on Saturday. We got Corbin Carroll, Ketel Marte. Those 2 are probably my 2 favorite props in the MLB there on Saturday. And then we're taking CJ McCollum. He is a Knicks killer. he has been playing out of his mind. We have to go ahead and say that he's going to get 20 points in this one. They just can't seem to guard him. And then we're going to take Josh Hart over 11.5. I think the Knicks had a lot of success when they got Hart involved. He's had some big games in this series. Like him to be heavily involved again on Saturday. We're taking him for just 12 points there on Saturday. So that's the other four-man with our NBA player props. Get fancy with it. You can do just about whatever you want and mix and match them. I love every single one of these player props that we went over. Those are just some ways that I lock them in. And you can lock in this next one sweat-free, because if it loses, you get your money back. And 200 in no sweat entries with code FF8 there on Better. And here it is. We got Tatis, Marte, and Judge all to get a home run there on Saturday. And I just went and locked it in, sent a screenshot out. We took Tatis, Marte, and Rice as well. So this one is a 22x play. This one is a 16.5x play. We love them both. Go on ahead and lock them both in. It'll be totally worth it. Even if you put like $10 on it, that's 165 on one, 10 on the other, you get 220. And if only one of them cashes, you spent $20 for 165, even if it's the one with Judge on it. So great value there. And for our sportsbook play of the day, we're using Parlay Market, code FF8, free $20 when you sign up. Deposit $20, you get that free 20. And with code FF8, you skip this million-man wait list. And on top of that, you get that free 30 days so you can cash out with premium. Like I said, the Reds are losing 8-7, and we have cashed that play. I just don't see any way it doesn't cash unless it went to like extra innings and the Tigers hit a 3-man home run. That'd be like the worst case scenario. But I don't think the Reds are even going to get out of this inning. I mean, they got 2 outs. Steer did just get a hit, but that should be a cash. We also still have the Spurs open, who are losing right now, but I like the value on them. And this is our sportsbook play of the day here in the MLB for Saturday. We're putting our money where our mouth is. We're taking the Yankees to get another win here against the Astros. I think the bats are coming alive. Love everything that I'm seeing with this team. I watch every single Yankee game. I watch a ton of baseball. I know exactly what I'm talking about. The Astros, I do think they're going to put up more of a fight here on Saturday than they did on Friday, especially with Weathers on the mound. But I just think that the Yankees bats, they're hot right now, and I think they're going to carry through. Yes, Stanton got injured on Friday. Yes, Judge didn't get a hit on Friday. I think he's going to have a big game. They won without Judge doing pretty much anything in this game, and I think he's going to come alive here on Saturday. We're taking the New York Yankees on the money line to the bank. That's all I got for you guys on Saturday. Thank you guys so much for your time, all the support. Let's get 200 likes on this video. Hype the video, share it with a friend, spread the news. We're making tons of money on the channel. Do not gatekeep it. It's all for everybody. It's us versus the sports books. Let's have a Saturday. I hope you cash all your bets, even if you didn't get them from me. We'll see you in the next free play video.